the pleasures I get out of writing nonfiction, or writing essays, which is really what I do these days in journalism, is mostly of figuring out what I think. I wrote a piece about trying to figure out what I think about the current nightmare debacle of Iraq in terms of what U.S. policy should be and what the debate should be. And that's such a, complicated, just profoundly complicated thing to figure out, for me anyway, that it's only through writing and thinking it through that I was able to begin to figure out what I really did think we should or shouldn't do, or how long, or when we should leave, and all those things. So I find, I sometimes begin a piece like that with a basic sense, but I often find that it is only through the writing that I actually get any clarity in my own mind. For fiction, the pleasure, the joy is being God of my own little world and creating this world and these characters. And this latest book in the middle of the 19th century, and while, as other fiction writers have said, they take on their own life and surprise the author, by doing things you didn't expect, still you are God, and so that's hugely fun. And since I'm relatively new at it, I've dabbled at fiction before the last 11 years, but I've only been publishing. Then I still feel like, as I expect to feel for the rest of my life, that I'm still figuring it out. So the joy of kind of, if not mastering, at least having good moments of figuring out how to do this thing that, again, because of my childhood and my parents' sort of worship of fiction, great novels, I feel as though it's, if not the highest best calling, at least one of them. And when I feel as though I've gotten a line right, or a character right, or a paragraph, or a chapter, that feels pretty great. Any kind of writing, nonfiction or fiction, is a struggle. It's a very, moment to moment struggle, figuring out the right word, the right sentence, the right paragraph, the right page, the right structure for the larger thing. And when you're writing a book, as my two novels have been 600 odd pages, that becomes an enormous structure to try to get as right as possible. So it's a pleasurable struggle when you're done, but it is a struggle while it's going on. I actually find the work of writing fiction less of a struggle, less of a stressful procedure than I do writing a 1,700-word essay. That to me is the essay or journalism really is almost pure struggle, and then I'm only happy when I'm done. Whereas writing fiction has moments of pleasure amid the struggle while I'm writing it.